This is definitely what the Pokemon community needs now, more than ever. So you know what? Just sit back, take a deep breath, and enjoy what Pokemon is all about.
Celebrating all Pokemon trainers. '96, 1999, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2013, and in 2016. It all comes together in an all-new Pokemon adventure. Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
So to answer the title, I would say that the current state of Pokemon is amazing. That Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, they know what Pokemon is about now more than ever, and I feel like we can really see that in the results of what we have been getting, and the real problem is that the community has been failing Pokemon. Way too much toxicity, way too much negativity, way too many people losing what it means to be a fan of Pokemon, and that's kind of like what I'm going to explore more throughout this video, just kind of showing that if we look at everything, because then there was also this, and I love this is that 20th anniversary Pokemon Center video that we had like a couple months ago, where just Pikachu going through all the games and having a good time and stuff. But this was another thing, like going into the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game, before we knew what Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was, we see this, you see this, and it's like, yes, Game Freak, the Pokemon Company, they love Pokemon right now, and they know how to show the love of Pokemon. They have captured what Pokemon is about. So it's not like just saying, oh, that was a Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer, and then the games went bad after that, even though it doesn't even make sense. You know, people are really upset at Game Freak for Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon going into Let's Go, but that was the announcement. That was their mentality going in to the 7th generation of Pokemon. This is their mentality going in to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it really makes you feel what Pokemon is about. I think that that's just kind of the great stuff behind it, but also we have Pokemon Go going on, and this is the trailer, Discover Pokemon in the Real World with Pokemon Go. Like, it feels like everything has been shown and marketed right, but people just aren't taking it. They just don't want to enjoy Pokemon again. It's the strangest thing, because yes, Niantic screwed up Pokemon Go. That's like a fact from the first year and a half or so where everything went downhill. Now Pokemon Go is recovering, but I think it's too little too late after what Pokemon Go started off as. Because people are saying Let's Go is bad because it's inspired off Pokemon Go. But this is Pokemon Go. This is what tens of millions of people got behind, hundreds of millions of downloads, people that have been Pokemon fans their entire life getting back into Pokemon mostly because of Pokemon Go. And Let's Go captures that in this same amazing representation of Pokemon that we've been seeing from Game Freak, from everyone. And that's why I feel like this video is so important, because people have lost that, and then they get upset when they get called out about it by being super negative. Because Pokemon Go was made for Pokemon fans. It wasn't made to be a Candy Crush, a Clash Royale, a Fortnite, to where, oh, this is for everyone. No, it's made with Pokemon fans in mind, and then it blew up because they got Pokemon right. They did it to where we had the second explosive growth. Pokemon took over the world once again. It was the late 90s, and then Niantic kind of dropped the ball with crappy servers and not fulfilling promises and updates and features and falling way too far behind. But this even shows, like, this is what Pokemon's about. This is what we had happening. Also, there was the Masuda shout out. He was actually in this trailer, which I think is pretty cool. Or the cameo. Either way, so I mean, like, yeah. That's alive. You know, this is what we were feeling going in from that Sun and Moon trailer, going into the Pokemon Go, going into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and now nothing's changed. Pokemon Game Freak, they're still doing the same things. They're still representing Pokemon the same. And even when I look at the generations, you know, 7th generation, I love it. 7th generation is the second best generation of Pokemon to me. And the thing is, a generation isn't just the games. You can't say Pokemon Sun and Moon were bad games, therefore it's a bad generation. The generation is the Pokemon. The generation is how Pokemon is expressed throughout that, and the designs from the 7th generation are some of the best that we'd seen in generations. You know, so I felt like almost every design from the Alola region was just great. And then we also had Alolan Pokemon. So bringing everything together, the older fans, the Kanto callouts, that nostalgia, bringing it in with some great designs on top of new Pokemon, kind of making everything flourish once again. That's what I felt in the Alola region. I think the region itself was pretty cool. Didn't really play out when you have to like experience it because you're in a small area. There's not a lot to explore and discover inside the games, but everything else, the way that was represented was great. The anime is just amazing right now. So Pokemon is still very much alive and vibrant from Pokemon, but the community, they're not engaging with it. That's where Pokemon's dead. Like, people are gonna say, oh, Verlisify, you're a hypocrite. You're not allowed to say Pokemon's good while also saying it's dead. Yeah, I am, because Pokemon's amazing. Pokemon is at some of the best we've ever seen it right now, but that doesn't change if the community is at its worst. You know, I think that's where we are. The community is the most dead, but Pokemon is still doing great. So I don't know what happened, where this rift, where this fissure just kind of shut off so many people and made them stop becoming fans of Pokemon, despite everything else still being great. I mean, even going back to Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon X and Y, a lot of people, it's weird how just in like 5 years, people are already nostalgic of what happened with Pokemon X and Y, because I was actually going out to Denny's. I was going out and playing Pokemon with groups of friends, just battling, not even having to battle, not even having to be competitive, just everyone just playing through the story, everyone just training and doing their own thing, but we're all just hanging out talking Pokemon. And last time I experienced that was Pokemon X and Y version. There was also, again, like that nostalgia, the callbacks, that once we broke the mistake of 5th generation trying to make it more for kids and then bring back all of the older fans. You know, Gen 5, they didn't really want to respect the older fans too much, but then Generations 6 and 7 and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they've been doing that, and that's where we've been seeing more success. That just respect for Pokemon, respect for the foundation, respect for everyone, and making Pokemon games for everyone has been a lot more successful, I feel. And that's where I was like, yeah, it was great. Pokemon X and Y captured a lot of whimsy, captured a lot of just hype and getting a community going of people that wanting to learn how to play Pokemon. That didn't happen anymore, you know? Pokemon Sun and Moon got hacked immediately, and then everyone's like, well, I don't have to respect Pokemon. I don't have to learn Pokemon. I don't have to care Pokemon. If you have to hack the games like that, you don't respect Pokemon. You're not a real Pokemon fan. That's just the fact, and that's what we saw. We saw that just like, just sharp cut go through the community and pretty much just ruin most of the 7th generation right there, because people are complaining about all these bad aspects, but when you take out hacking, no, those bad aspects exist, because then there is a post-game, then there is things to work for, then there is community, then there are people that have to work for their things and then play it all together. But we didn't have that, so then there was less engagement, there was less wanting to learn about Pokemon, there was less of that discovery. That with Pokemon X and Y, it still took months, because it was like the first 3DS Pokemon game. There wasn't really as much like sophistication and work going into the hacking and the cheating and all whatever was going on. So there was like a lot of golden months right there for Pokemon, but now I don't think we're ever going to see that again, even on a new console, even on a new generation, even on a new game. So it was like, it was the right time to get into Pokemon and experience just pure Pokemon. But now the community, way too entitled, way too spoiled, way too toxic, way too negative, and then positive forces like me are getting shut out because I threaten that. I threaten the people that want the easy way, that want to just be entitled and just think they deserve everything inside the game without having to work for it, which then ruins the community. So they're being selfish and then hurting everything else around it, which is why Pokemon is so dead right now. That's effectively a few VGC players that are just hacking against each other. Then there's a lot of the older Pokemon fans that respect and love Pokemon. Well, they just fell out of the community because they don't like the toxicity that's happening. You know, it takes a lot to stay in Pokemon when everything is going so bad around you. And I was also like looking at some of the other things. You know, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you go through the Kanto region, Kanto is spot on, especially after the recent Lavender Town trailer. It's like, yeah, again, we see it time and time again. Game Freak understands Pokemon. They're giving us incredible representations of the Pokemon world. They're giving us incredible Pokemon experiences recently, and for some reason people are upset about that. Kanto region's great. The story, what you can do inside these games are great. The extra features are just amazing. Like, I love the candy system. I love how everything is going to be rewarding, how everything works together in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then people are upset about that. People are upset that we have a real Pokemon experience right now. I'm wondering if it is all that hacking, you know? People that just hack the games or only care about Pokemon as this spiritless, heartless, just kind of way to one-up others in a monster fighting simulator. That's all that is. It's just monster fighting simulator that has a lot of characters that they can enjoy off of it, but they don't understand, they don't feel what Pokemon is. That's kind of why we're finding all these problems, because Game Freak, they've been doing a great job at representing Pokemon. We also look at some other things. I was looking at the gameplay. Like, the gameplay loops in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's very engaging. The first trailer, all the trailers, the live gameplay demos that we've been seeing, it really shows that Pokemon is great, and that you need to take the developers at their word. Junichi Masuda, all the other developers saying that this is a Pokemon game for everyone. It's correct that this is a Pokemon game for everyone, that they're trying to capture the essence of what it means to be a Pokemon trainer, going out and having that adventure, and that's just correct as well. So then when you see people, it's like, well, it's not a real Pokemon game because you don't get to battle Pokemon, that's what Pokemon is all about. It's like, no, see, that's that short-sightedness, that's not understanding what Pokemon means, and then just kind of like throwing that all away, because the rest of the world makes it feel like you're actually out there in a true Pokemon adventure. So there's so many people that are just finding like the one very weak argument to be negative about, and they ignore the 99% of good that's left in the games. Now, there has been a bit of turmoil, I will say that, and that's why I've been doing a lot of videos on, you know, Junichi Masuda. It'd be really sad to think that for fans, Pokemon is just hatching eggs, and then also Junichi Masuda in a recent interview saying that he's probably not going to direct any more Pokemon games from here. Now, he's still probably going to be a producer, he's still probably going to be very engaged and involved with the game, so a lot of his beliefs about Pokemon are going to hold through, but I mean, he directed Pokemon X and Y, he directed Let's Go, those still look pretty great. His production behind what is shaping, what is sculpting the Pokemon world still seems pretty good for modern Pokemon, and it's just like, we're still a little hung up on that, you know, mobile games, trying to make the games easier for this generation. So I do think it is a little too much catering to the new generation, but if you look at everything else, you know, we look at the first Pokemon Let's Go trailer, there's adults playing in that. We have college students. You have those 20-somethings that still show their love of Pokemon. When we look at the Pokemon Go trailer, there's more adults than kids because that is who they're targeting. So, I mean, the targeting is still there. There's still enough respect and care for the older Pokemon fans. They just need to shake off whatever happened in Gen 5 a bit more, and then there's still a lot of potential growth for Pokemon. So I think it's really just a sign of the times that going over the last 5 years, the internet has become a lot more foul of a place. YouTube comments, general gaming, it's just one of those things where you look back a couple years and go, man, it was just so much better back then. Even thinking about that with Pokemon X and Y, looking back to Gen 4, is like, wow, I miss those days. And now it's like, man, I really miss those X and Y days, because that was actually something great compared to what we're in right now. So I think it's just like that entitlement, all those spoiled things coming through, just internet society, social media, that online culture getting a lot worse, and people being a lot more just negative about it. And unfortunately, that's rubbing off on Pokemon. So I think that Pokemon is actually shown to be a really good gauge for what is happening in the world in its own way, but also, it's still like, Pokemon's great. Developers are doing everything right. Pokemon companies doing everything right, minus, like, you know, not dealing with hacking and stuff. But overall, when we look at how Pokemon's being represented, it's still amazing. But for some reason, people don't like that, and that's something that I guess I'll just never understand, but wanted to make a video about to try to see, you know, try to capture those people that have lost the fandom inside themselves and get ready for Pokemon Let's Go to just make it an even better experience. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends. We need to get everyone back together for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because if Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee fails, then that means 2018 or 2019 game Generation 8 isn't going to do much better. You know, people are just thinking like, oh, if Let's Go fails, that means every other Pokemon game is going to be amazing because Nintendo's going to learn from their mistakes. No, this is that entitled people overly being negative, overvaluing themselves kind of mentality that ruins communities. You're not going to get what you want, and Pokemon is doing great for regardless of that, so I don't know why people have to be so toxic about it. There we go, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.